Okay, sure. So today's topic is on conditional columns. Okay. So yesterday we have seen index columns. Okay. The use case of index column is to add a indexing for a column that you want to uniquely identify the rows. Okay. So you can use Z even if you have a rows which are already there, which uniquely it is identifying. But if you still see there is some discrepancy with the rows that you are not able to identify, you can make use of index columns. So today's topic would be on conditional column. Okay. Now what is conditional column? Okay. In Power BI, it is used to automatically categorize, okay, label or flag data based on the rules that you define without writing any complex formula or condition. I mean formula only, not condition, formulas. Okay, and they are especially useful for simplifying raw data sets into a meaningful group like high, medium, low, okay, on time, late, or pass or fail. Okay, you can make your reports more intuitive and actionable. Okay, now for example, you have a employee salary column. Okay, employee table is there, and you have salary statement. I mean salary column is there. Now you want to identify who are the high salary bucket, medium, and low. Okay, you know the salary, right? The information is in front of you, so you can go back to the HR team or finance team. You can take the categorize, okay, or uh, data inputs from them. Okay, which one is low, which one, they have a bracket. So with that bracket you can create your own condition for columns, and you can categorize your data. Okay, with labels, whatever the labels you want to write. For example, here, so how do you access this window? So you have to go to Power BI transformation tab, a transformation option, okay, which is Power BI editor. Okay, and there you have something called add column. Here you will see conditional column. This is the feature that we are looking today. Okay, now this is one of the examples I have added here. If order quantity, okay, you have a order table, and you have order quantity. Just assume you have a table with all details. Okay, like order is 1, 10, 30, 100, like that. You have some values in that column. Okay, you want to categorize that. So using this conditional column, you will say if order quantity equals 1, you will say single order. Okay, if more than one, you will say multiple items, something like this. Okay, so you can categorize and it will create a column, and then you can better understand your data sets there. Okay, so we'll do some practical today. With the same data set, I'll pick one or two different data set, and we'll do some hands-on. Okay, and what are the use cases of conditional columns? One is data categorization or and grouping. Grouping also, I can say, you can do with conditional column. Okay, like converting continuous value into discrete category. Example, I'll give you an example is you have a sales table. Okay, you can classify your sales into high. If your sales is more than 5,000 or 10,000, you'll mark that as high. Medium is between 3,000 to 5,000, you will mark that those items, those sales as medium, and less than 3,000 or 2,000, you will mark those category as low. Okay, so how does it help? It helps, I mean, the sales executive quickly interpret performance metrics. Okay, so you can do based on the column. Okay, only thing is, see, now this conditional column, can you do it only for numeric values? I mean, if you have a column with numeric values, or you can do it for categories also, categorical. Yes, you can do for both. Okay, only thing is you should know how to write a logic here. Okay, so this is the window, it opens up, and first thing is you add a new column, and then it starts with if statement. Okay, you will pick the column and you will write your condition and output. What is the output? Okay, so we'll do one or two examples and then you will understand. Okay, you can do it for business rules and compliance. Okay, so for example, you can flag invoices as requires review if amount is greater than 1 lakh, or if vendor is outside India, right? If the order you are getting more than 1 lakh outside, that too out of India, then you can flag it, right? You can flag it like requires review, or need input from vendor, something like that. Okay, and customer segmentation also you can do. For example, you can classify the customers into tiers like gold, silver, bronze, based on the customers they are taking your product subscription. Okay, or purchase frequency or spend. Okay, so whatever they are purchasing from your company, so you can categorize them into these three areas: gold, silver and bronze. Okay, and how does it help? It helps in marketing. Okay, whatever the dashboard that you are creating for marketing, you will know how many gold customers you have added, net add addition this year, or quarter or month, right? How many gold customers with a full package, full subscription you have added, you can categorize those. And yeah, and also you can use it for error handling also. Okay, so for example, when you pick up any ingest any data set, right, you generally end up with nulls and blanks, right? You can replace nulls or blanks with meaningful label. Okay, if you find a null value, you can say not applicable or something, whatever. Okay, you can add missing value or no value, or whatever the this labels you want to add, you can add. Okay, if say for example, if a column is blank, you can set it to unknown. Okay, because you don't know the data or not provided by I mean, whoever is handling that data or whoever is sharing that data to you for analysis, you can add one column called I mean the label not provided. So how does the conditional column works? Okay, so the interface is in your Power Query Editor. Okay, so after you ingest the data, and then you can go to the transformation window, or you can go to add column. Under add column, you'll find this option. Okay, and the logic, it's similar to, it works like Excel. Okay, uh, the if function. Okay, like you use in Excel, right? Same thing. So like I said, the engine, the analytical engine that that was using in Excel, okay, the same engine is accommodated here in Power BI, same engine. Okay, so those who know, who have already done some conditional checks with the if functions in Excel, for them it will be easy cakewalk for them. They can understand very quickly. But here, since this is a GUI window, you don't have to write a code or any formula. Okay, you don't have to do anything. Simple, you have to just use your mouse clicks, and then you can create your conditions, column conditions. And what else? What else? Yeah, that's pretty much uh, I know. Let me open Power BI. Okay, I'll start with blank column and I'll save this as conditional column. Okay, conditional column, and I'll save this. Okay, now first thing first, this is my Power BI desktop interface. This is the first window. First we need to ingest our data. You can go to get data here. Now if you know what is the type of data that you are looking for, you can click on that, and then we'll go with uh, Power BI sales one will go. Okay, first we'll go with one data set. Okay, and then we'll pick up the other one. These are the columns. Okay, so these are the columns I have. I'll say based on entire data set, and I'll then load it. Okay, and also after the data is loaded, okay, just click on this gear symbol, check the regional settings. Okay, it is set to English. This you cannot set it permanently. This one based on your time zone, it gets selected here. So right now I'm in India, so it goes to English India by default. Okay, so if you are working on any data that was shared by from Australia or US or UK, right? Select the proper language, so that what happens is if you have a numeric value in dollars or in pounds or in Australian dollar, right? So that will understand properly Power BI and it will load properly. Otherwise, you will see error. Okay. For this reason, first thing you can check if you are using a new data. Okay. This is new data I'm importing. So I'll pick up United States, and I'll say the pending changes. I'll say apply changes. Okay. Now I'll pick up another data. I'll go here, customers, right? So let me pick this customer and see what are the data we have there. Okay. Okay. So, so if you go to here, table view, you will see two data type. Okay. One is customer and Power BI. I'll just rename this to a proper, no. This one is sales and this one is customer. Okay. I'll rename it to some meaningful name. Okay. Done. Okay. Now I'll get into the editor mode and I'll click on transform data. Okay, so this is my sales data, and this is my customer data. Okay, so I have something called customer key. See, yesterday I was talking about the indexing, right? Column indexing. Right now we have unique numbers here, right? You can still identify your rows by using this. Okay, now here you see first name, we see some blanks. Okay, so how do you block them? How do you write a condition? So first we'll start one by one. Okay, so let me see what are the data we have. These are all home owners, yes and no. Then we have occupation professional, then educational, children, annual income. This is annual income. Here also we can do annual income also. Okay, so we can categorize based on the annual income also. We'll do one by one. And then gender, um, this one is marital status, birth date, Okay, birth date is also there, and this is email, and this one is first name and last name. Okay, and what else we have? Prefix, this is Mr. Mrs. Okay, fine. Okay, so first I can see, by seeing a data I can see some blank this thing, right? So how many blank we have, I want to identify. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll select this, and then I'll go to transform. Okay, under transform, if you see, you will not see a conditional column here. Okay, so where do you find? Under add column, this option. So I'll click on conditional column. Okay, now what is the column I'm working on? I'm working on first name blank entries. Okay, you can give any entry here. Okay, I want to find out how many blank are there here. Okay, you can do with if condition also. Okay, now this is the first statement. I'm gonna click here and column name. Which column I want to select here? First name. Okay, and first name equals. Okay, you have does not equal, begin with. If you are looking for some text or uh, uh, what do you call the if you have an email uh, column where you want to see at the symbol is there, if you want to verify all those things, you can use begins with or contains at the rate. Okay, whichever doesn't have at, you will get the result there itself. So I'll go with equal first. Okay, which is equal to space. Okay, I'll leave this as blank. Then output is blank first name. Okay, you write anything, up to you. Okay, or else, what do you want to say? Or else you'll say not blank entries. Okay, or no blank entries. Okay, no blank entries. I'll just click on OK. Okay, now you see it has created a new column here. Okay, now if I take it to move this to the beginning. Okay, and then slightly I'll move here. Okay, now you see most of them are no blanks, and you see blank first name here missing. Okay, and then what you can do is you can, I'll say load more, and I'll say blank, and I'll get the entry. See, simple. Okay, so these are my how many 1 to 14 rows are missing with blank first name. Okay, this is one way. So I'll go back with blank. Okay, so this is first entry that I am doing. Okay, or you can club this and last name also. Okay, we have already seen merge. If you recall, merge columns. Okay, so you can do merge columns also. Okay, when you highlight this and this, okay, now this option is enabled. You can do that way also. Okay, it's up to you, your choice. Okay, so this one first we have done. Second, what we'll do is this one. Okay, but here I can do something. I mean condition. I can write a condition for annual income here. Okay, so I'll go select conditional. Then I'll say what is this? Annual income, right? So I'll say simply I'll say income summary. Income summary. Okay, which column I want to select? Annual income. Okay, if annual income is greater than, okay, if you see here, so we see 1 lakh here, right? So I'll go with 1 lakh as high. Okay, then I'll mention that as high income group. Okay, now I'll add another condition here, else if. Okay, where is annual income? Okay, annual income uh, where is greater than uh, yeah, greater than, less than, equal to. I can write less than, equal to also. Okay, or greater than, equal to also. Okay, so I'll pick this one, greater than, I'll say 50,000. Okay, 50,000. 1 minute, what are the other condition I have? Is less than. Okay, so this condition is already there, so is less than or equal to. Okay, equal to what? 50. Then I'll say middle income group. Okay, or else you can say low income group. Okay, let me run and validate this whether it is working or not. Okay, now I'll just move this to here. Okay, now you see middle. See, this condition is wrong, this is not middle, this should come low. Okay, so I'll click on this additional. I'll click on this gear symbol. I'll rewrite this. Okay, so I want to say this condition looks good. Okay, and here annual is less than. Okay, I have to say greater than 50, then middle group. Okay, and select column, enter a value. I'll just drag it here. You want to insert? No. 1 minute. I'll just 1 minute. Why it is not coming? Okay. So now here we have a condition here 90,000, which is middle group. Okay. Now here we see 1 lakh. It should come high. Okay, we have 160 also, 170 is also there. But more than 1 lakh, I said this one, right? 1 minute. I have to do some more addition here. Okay. I need to change something here, logic. Okay. I'll say if income is greater than and select column. One minute, I'll write simple one. Less than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Middle group. I can write one more. Okay. This is less than. And if income level is less than 50,000, and I can make use of this. I'll just delete this. I'll add this. Okay. So first one is greater than, less than 1 lakh, and we have less than 50. Okay. See here we are getting null. So this condition is not satisfying here. 1 minute. I'll make a changes here. I'll just delete this, delete this. Okay, I'll add it again. Else if annual income, annual income is less than middle income group. Okay, less than this is this, and I don't want to add anything right now. Okay, so first condition is 90. This is coming middle income group. Okay, and where is 1 lakh? Greater than 1 lakh is null. Why null is coming? Maybe see null. Okay, so I have added the low income group, low income group. Where is high? So how many zero are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are in dollar. Maybe I guess I have to correct this. Okay, so let me do a whole number. Okay, whole number, and then I'll go back. Now if annual income is greater than 1 lakh, then high income group. Okay, so I'll run this again. See, the condition is 1 lakh. Up to 1 lakh I added, right? So more than 1 lakh also we have some entries like 110. Okay, 110 is high income group. Okay, and if I go to here, I'll just unselect and I want to see high income group. What is the value? Okay, how many entries we have? We have 48 rows. You can see here at the bottom it says 48 rows. Okay, 48 rows we have high income group which is greater than 1 lakh. Okay, even if it is equal to 1 lakh, that is treated as low income group only, because the condition I have written is based on the number. Okay, or you can say 99999 or something. Okay, based on the values. Okay, this is one. Okay, now we'll do some educational. Okay, so I want to find out how many we see something called partial college. Okay, partial means these guys are dropout. Okay, I want to see how many dropout are here, so I'll use the conditional column. Dropouts. Okay, and what is the name of this? This is education level. If education level equals to, what is this called, partial college, equals to partial college, Okay, then I'll mention those guys as college dropouts. That's it. Okay, or else I'll mention graduates or full-time graduates. Okay, so we have the list. Let's drag it here to match the content. Okay, now you see graduates, bachelor, so these are all full graduates. Now who are the college dropout? These guys. Partial college means they did first year, second year, and they dropped and they joined the company or whatever it may be. Okay, and if you want to see the bifurcation, you can click on this and you can pull out the reports. Okay, how many college dropouts are there? So we have 13 rows, just 13 candidates, which is okay. And now we have one error also. Okay, error. Why error? They say we cannot convert the value to type logical equals. Okay, there is some error. Okay, so this way we can make use of conditional column. Okay, so let me save this and I'll ODBC error, we cannot convert the value null to type logical. Okay, so this row, there is some error in this column, guys. Okay, so value something is there, which is why it is doing. But anyway, only one row, you can eliminate that row. You select that row and delete it. Okay, if it is not that important. Okay, so say for example this one, I'll just select this. I have removed rows. Done. 1 minute. It didn't delete it. Remove blank rows. Remove duplicate. Alternate. Remove errors. Column profiling based on top. Okay. Okay. Something like this. You can take action on your data set. Okay. Now we'll head towards the other data set that we have. Okay. So we have something called unit sold. Okay. So we do have, if you go here, so these are our data type. Okay, I can categorize something from 1 to single number 9 as uh, unit sold. Okay, unit sold, unit sold, and let me load this entire data set. Okay, first you need to understand, see we have the highest one is 49. Okay, so anything above 40 is high unit solds. Okay, and then you can categorize based on the condition. Okay, like gold, silver, bronze. Okay, so you have to first see the data and you can categorize based on the condition. Okay, so we'll categorize this now. First we'll go with 45 and then we'll go with different condition. Okay, uh, let me go to add column condition. So I'll say what is the column? This is unit sold, right? units sold breakup. Okay, and I'll pick the column name which is units sold. Okay, if units sold is greater than, okay, I'll pick 40. Above 40 I'll mention as gold. Okay, if units sold is less than 39, okay, it will not take this 39, or I can say less than 40, then I'll say silver, or else units sold is less than 20. Okay, all less than 20. uh, this is 40, right? I'll make sure this is 30. Okay, I'll say bronze. Okay, so now you have categorized your units sold based on silver, gold, and bronze. Okay, let me categorize here. So we have null also. Okay, we'll see one by one. Gold, how many are there? Sorry, I need to click on this. Gold. Gold, how many we have? 190. Okay, 190 rows. So these are the 190 items that stands out as a gold transaction because the all the units sold is more than 40, you can see. Okay, and silver silver is less than 30. Okay, the condition we have to mention less than and equal to. See here, we got even single digit. It should not be the condition, right? So we have to make some changes here. Equals to basic, advanced, units sold equals, and units sold breakup. Okay, equals, 1 minute. I'll change this condition. I mentioned less than 40, right? Okay, this is different condition, guys. Okay, I have to go to this column and I have to click here. Yeah, this one. Okay, so this one is not matching here, so you can go change these settings. Okay, is less than uh, and equal to 40, or I can say 39 silver. Okay, units sold is less than equal to 30 bronze. Okay, now we'll just verify this data. See, again we are getting, let me tell load this entire thing. I'm getting null. Okay, null means the condition is not condition. I have to write this condition here. Okay, so you can write, see this last one, I'll delete this, 39 equal to 39 silver, or I can say bronze. Okay, something like this. So I'll select bronze. So bronze, how many we have? 25. But here the condition, see, less than 40 we have added. Okay, so the condition is still not matching. So we have to make some changes with our condition or logic. I'll go back to this setting. if unit sold is greater than 40, gold. Okay, else if unit sold is less than 39, or I can make 30. Okay, two categorization. 30, less than 30, I'll say silver. Then I'll add one more, units sold less than less than 10, bronze. Okay, okay, when none of these meets the criteria, if it is something zero, okay, if it is something zero, okay, you can give some meaningful uh, uh, value here, or text unknown. Okay, okay, now here, see, you have to verify these data types. Okay, so silver, I'm seeing silver, I'm seeing gold, I'm seeing unknown. Why? Because some of the conditions are not met here. Okay, so I'll delete this one. Okay, and this one I'll say what is that, gold and silver, right? I'll write silver. Okay, this also I'll remove for now. First condition is anything above 40 or 35, greater than 35 units sold is a gold customers. Okay, less silver. Okay, if you want to categorize into categories, okay, something like this, you have to write your condition very properly. Okay, so I just toggled here and there. Okay, three condition, four condition, you can try this. Okay, I'll pick some other data set also, probably next week, some meaningful data. Okay, there should be one more data set where we can learn. This also you can learn. Okay, first you need to sit and understand this. Okay, so see the condition you can match here, tablet and region. Okay, tablet and west, whatever the tablet that are there with the west, it will show the new. Okay, so for example, are you sure, insert? Okay, no, you have to click here, guys. If you, when you select any of this in the applied steps previous, right, you'll get that prompt. You want to apply there, or you want to change the data set. Okay, you will get that prompt. So nothing to worry, just see how many steps, applied steps here, just click on the last one and then you can continue. Okay, so I'll say product summary. If what is this, product, right, product equals, okay, and here you have value, value select column, also you have option. Okay, here I'll select what is that, region, right, select region. See, you cannot do the condition based on two columns here. Okay, I see my target here is I want to select tablet west. Okay, but here we are not getting that option. Okay, probably we can do that in DAX. Okay, so this has some limited condition here. Okay, so I'll go with product equals to, I'll select enter value. Okay, what is this, west. Okay, unknown, else unknown. Okay, so here if the condition is matching, okay, it will give you the result. Okay, let me see here. We have only one, so the condition is not matching here. So you have to, if product, this is product only, yeah, this product equals to, see, wrong, sorry, I have to say tablet. Okay, okay, now we'll get the result. Okay, West sales for tablet. So how many entries we have for tablet for the entire segment? Okay, east, west, north, south, whatever in US we have. Okay, so you can uncheck and you can see these are the how many 146 rows applies here. So these are your sales, and you can do a sum up also here. Okay, by going to transform, you select this. Okay, unit price, unit sold, discount, revenue. Okay, you can go to where is this statistics. Okay, so statistics also you can count. Okay, now why when I clicked on statistics here and these options are grayed out, why? Because the data type is ABC here. Okay, text, so I need to change it to whole number. Okay, now if I go to statistics sum, I'll get it. So sum is, this is sales for tablet for in all region. Okay, 11,27,487 dollar is our sales, overall sales. Okay, so we'll continue with the next session with conditional. I'll pick up some more data for understanding purpose because one data is not enough. Okay, so we need some more data for our hands-on, and uh, then we can do some changes here and there to understand how our data looks like. Okay, guys, I think we are on top of the hour. Okay, we'll close this session today and we will continue in the next session.